Hello everybody, Steve Mayne here, and we are taking our first look at the brand new hero to enter the Nexus. I want to thank everybody for joining me on this one. We're taking a look at Anna. She's just gone up on the PTR, and we're going to see how she is. Of course, as with all things, when you take a first look at somebody, you have to look at the single most important thing about them, and that is their dance emote. Actually, I like that. That's pretty good. All right, so hang on. I'll be back in just a second. All right, we are back. So Anna, we're going to take a look at her abilities and everything, and and then I'm going to jump into it again. Actually, I'm going to queue up. I'll be honest.
Checking in.
I'll be really honest though. We've got 1,066 seconds, so it's entirely possible that before this is all said and done, I'm just going to jump into a bot match. But let's take a look at her abilities. So her Q fires a dart that heals the first allied hero hit for 250 health, which I'm assuming scales as the game goes on. Biotic grenade. Toss a grenade at the target area. Allied heroes hit are healed and receive 25% increased healing for 4 seconds. Enemies take 60 damage and receive 100% less healing for 2 seconds. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a really great way to counteract like Morales and those heroes. That are Brightwing too would be a really good one for this. Sleep dart fires a dart that puts enemy heroes to sleep, rendering them unable to act for 3 seconds. Sleep's effects end instantly if they take damage after the first 0.5 seconds. Her trait: basic attacks apply a dose to non-structure enemies, dealing an additional. Basically, they're poisoned and it stacks up to 5 times. And then her 2 alts are Nano Boost, instantly boost an allied hero, restoring 0 mana. For the next 8 seconds, they gain 30% spell power, and their basic ability cooldowns recharge 150% faster. I think the mana goes up. I hope it goes up. It starts at nothing. So it's essentially Morales' stim drone, but it's spell power instead of basic attack. And then Eye of Horus, assume a sniping position, gaining the ability to fire up to 8 specialized rounds with unlimited range. Ooh. Rounds hit the first allied or enemy hero or enemy structure in their path. So it's structures or heroes. Allies are healed, enemies are damaged, and deal 50% less damage. Deals less damage to structures. She can't move while this is active. So this is a really nice find a perch, use the hell out of it. Okay, not bad. As always with these, this is my first look at this. I haven't watched any other videos or anything like that. So I'm probably going to just pick a picture that I recognize. Looks like Biotic Grenade. Ooh. Oh, actually, I might go with a dart build. It looks like you can get some pretty interesting. Some pretty interesting dart abilities. So I might go with a dart build. All right. Anyway, sorry, I got reedy, and I shouldn't have done that. So we're going to, yeah, we're going to cancel this. So we're going to go into a AI match. We're going to set it to difficult, to elite, and we're going to do this. I know it's not perfect or ideal, but good God, people, it's 6 in the morning.
I'm not checking in.
And honestly, I've had to wait up to an hour to get into a quick match for a new hero. So I think this is going to be what we're going to do. We're going to be doing the Sky Temple. It's Anna and 9 mystery heroes to be named later. So there we are. Hopefully we're going to get some fun stuff here. Oh, that's right. This is going up this week too. Alright, so this is what? Just open a bunch of boxes? Oh. Okay, well, apparently we got what we were after.
The temple opens in 10 seconds.
Loot crates have ceased
Is
spawning.
it just me, or does it look like there is a
3,
ton of lag
2,
going on here?
1.
On the move.
Alright, so as I said, I think I'm going to go with this piercing dart. Seems like it's going to be interesting. Since Abathur's in the middle, I'm going to just roll down to the bottom lane. I'm going to leave Abathur alone. I can come down here with Mayne. Although that's probably... I'm going to actually keep an eye out for team fights. We're going to just keep healing her. Where is all of this lag coming from? It's a bot match against bots. Like, seriously. And there's a team fight in mid. We're going to go up to that.
I'm on the attack.
First blood.
Tango eliminated.
Oh, nice. I can shoot through walls.
Enemy in my sight.
I know she can't heal herself with her Q. I think she can do it with her W. There.
This is much better than retirement. Enemy in my sight.
No, don't shoot them.
Let's get to work. Enemy in my sight. On the move. I'm on the attack. I have you covered.
Okay, so I can see where Anna's damage is. So she's a support hero. I don't expect her to do...
Very well.
to do buckets of damage, but it looks like the lag's gone away. That was so weird. I've never had lag in a bot game before. Aha.
I will clean this tomorrow.
That's gonna take some getting used to. I'm so used to Overwatch with her where
My temple's power has been expended. You are stronger than I believe.
yeah, they're gonna get it.
Don't think I'll just let you die.
So used to Overwatch where just shooting the gun is enough to heal or hurt your target. You don't have to differentiate. So I keep hitting Q to shoot the enemy. I am super gonna have to work on that.
I'll rest when the fighting is done. Understood.
Alright, let's get up here. Let's go here. Team.
Take your medicine.
We'll get over there and shoot
Has
Mayne.
destroyed
Very well.
Get some healing to Abathur.
Orders received.
Ah.
Sequences augmented.
We need to recruit these
Yeah, I can see where I'm going to need to stagger step her a lot. There doesn't seem to be any... Oh, wow. What an amazing whiff.
The light of the sun grows within the temples. Soon they shall bask in my glory.
Enemy contact.
I want that. Health flow. We're going to move down here to the bottom.
Yes.
Ragnaros is pushing for the top, which I'm going to let him have because we've got Abathur up there. So I figure Rag is... I mean, it's the bot, so I'm kind of assuming he's setting up to not sleep dart blinds. So this way... No, I must have come across some. This is the range. The range is not... It doesn't feel...
The pain is coming. Hold it, Mayne.
This is a very narrow field of fire, and I am missing an awful lot of it. I may have to
magic subsides. Find something else
change
to
how
fight
that...
over.
That's a shame. Minions attack these things. Alright, minions attack enemy heroes even when they're slept. I kinda wish that were different. Right.
I'm on the attack. Understood.
Alright, so we need to come up here. That works pretty nice.
Let's get to work.
You have lost.
Ah,
At least it's
dang it. Oh, they've got a nice built swing on us here. What am I doing on this? 8 out of 20. Yeah, I'm gonna, while I'm dead, I am going to select the quick cast. Sleep dart on release. Turn it in. So I think that's going to be far more useful for me right now.
I've come back from worse.
So the team is hanging out mid.
On the move.
The enemy has shattered a fort.
Enemy contact. Acknowledged.
Organism Abathur with you.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardian! Not let these mortals survive. See?
Alright. Okay, I think Nano Boost is going to probably be what I end up using. I'm going to check out Higher Forest right now and see how it works. I think it could end up being a lot of fun. It's really weird. Something I've noticed about bot games lately, just for... It's the quickest way to get the new heroes on here is to just play 3 very fast bot games. Is they all stagger step, even heroes like Hammer, who really shouldn't be. Alright, I want to try and get in here. I was hoping to get a stab towards my quest.
And so the light fades from my temple.
So Ragnaros and I are having
But it will return
a lovely
again.
dance.
Understood. Orders received.
Okay, ooh, rough miss.
On the move.
I'm healed.
I may need to put that on release as well.
Nap time. Enemy in my sight. Understood.
Ah. Let's see if we can't mess up.
Enemy in my sight. This is going to hurt. Affirmative.
Ooh, that was brutal. Did not expect Vala to come swinging in there the way she did. I probably should have, honestly.
The light of the sun grows within the temples. Soon they shall bask in my glory. Your enemy has destroyed your core is weak.
My team still needs me. This is much
Choose a talent.
all in Mayne.
Oh, that's rough. I can't. Okay, I can't map target when I do that. It's going to just fire wherever. That's pretty brutal. Then there's the team up here. Let's do healing dart,
All in,
transmove
Mayne.
speed. Go faster, dog.
The magic of the temple sleeps until I choose otherwise.
Heading out.
Okay, that's interesting. Abathur cloned me and is just standing there. Ah, bots.
Your symbiotic link established. You improved.
Okay, so thus
Enemy
far...
contact. Let's get to work.
Oh man, this is really interesting. I don't know that I think she's a good principal healer. I think she might make a good backup healer.
Healed.
I'll make
We
quick
need
work
to
of them.
recruit these mercenaries.
On the move.
Oh. Wow, that was... Okay, well she's... I should actually have looked at that. Yeah, her health is, wow, really low for 14. And they're 4 levels higher than we are.
Your keep is but wreckage.
Ooh, yeah, they are just demolishing us. So, I think this is going to be the end. Yeah, they're going to get Abathur out.
My team still
Ooh,
needs me.
hey, I'm up.
The ghost. Watch.
Your enemy is attacking your core.
Okay. That is an interesting alt. Oh, man.
Defeat.
I'm sure it'll work. I just don't know how well it'll work.
MVP.
Let's get this. Exit here. How do I feel overall? She is going to be really interesting to use. I can kind of see that now. I want to come back here and check something out. So, we didn't get this far. Consecutive healing darts. Doses empower healing dart. Healing darts healing by 10% for each dose active on enemy hero. So, yeah, that would be good. Your grenade healing on multiple heroes. And then at 20, I'm curious what the... Ooh, they explode. Healing allies and dealing... So, yeah, team fights later on. This is super good. Increase attack speed, aim down sights within her. So, yeah, I think she's going to end up being a lot of on release with her hotkey bar. I think that's going to be really necessary. I don't know how her healing is going to go as a principal healer. Like I said, I think she would be... She strikes me as, at least how I feel now, and this could change when I get to play against actual human beings. Right now, I think she's very much in the same place as a sustain hero. She's like, I think she's going to go into the same slot as Tyrande, God, he was just in the Medivh and Abathur and those heroes. I think that's for the space that she's going to fill. So I'm going to be curious to see how she does. In fact, actually, I think her and Tyrande as a pair could be rather vicious, actually. The crowd control her and Tyrande could give your team could end up being really brutal. Yeah, that could be real. Oh man, I'm going to have to... When she comes out, I'm going to have to talk to the guys and see if we can't run a game with that particular combo, because I think it could be pretty brutal. Other people I think she might pair well with. I don't know. Let's take a look at the roster. That'll help. Tank-wise, I think she's going to be better off with a big tank like Stitches, especially somebody who can heal themselves. Stitches comes to mind, Leoric comes to mind, Arthas, ETC to some extent. I think those are going to be the tanks you're going to want her with. Anubarak would be another good one. The ones that can heal themselves, do some sustain. Muradin, I think, is going to be okay, but I think Muradin's ducking out of combat to heal is going to make it harder to use that. Who else do I think she'd like? What about assassins? Do I think there's assassins she'd like? Well, if I'd taken the alt where I ramp spell power, in that instance, I'm looking at Kel'Thas, I'm looking at Kel'Thuzad, Li Ming, who I had in my party, and I probably should have gone with that alt just to see it. And I kind of wanted to see this one. I suspect the other alt is going to be preferable in all cases, and that's who you're going to want to use. Gul'dan could certainly benefit from her. Her and Gul'dan teamed up together could actually be quite ugly. Who else? It's the only ones I'm thinking of right now. Support-wise, as I said, I think she'd work really good with Tyrande. I think Morales and Karazim are pretty good on their own. Tassadar, maybe. I think she would support Stukov pretty good. His ability to silence people, her ability to sleep people, and then his ability to silence them while they're just standing there could be incredibly impressive. If you take the talent upgrade to Blind, pairing her with Lili for heroes that take advantage of that, like Cassia and a couple others, Cassia, Johanna, Lili, Cassia, Johanna, Lili, and Anna, paired with maybe another specialist, could be with a specialist or maybe another assassin. Who would be another good fit in there? Probably somebody with a lot of crowd. At that point, I think Jaina for the crowd control would be really impressive. Yeah, I think crowd control there, or Butcher. The amount of slows that would come out of that group would make Butcher particularly brutal. Kel'Thas also, once again, for the crowd control. Kerrigan for just brutal murder and some slight crowd control. Specialist-wise, I can't see any particular specialist benefiting from her. Maybe Nazebo. And... Ooh, oh, man, Asmodan, possibly. Actually, Gazlo. Gazlo would be a good combination with Ana. For multi-class, we've got Varian. I think Varian's a good all-arounder. I think he might be pretty decent with her as well. For the most part, I think the character's pretty good. I do want to let's take a look at her skins. What do we got here? Looks like we've got a bunch of different colors. And then we've got the helmet up pattern. So, not bad. Well, that's a neat one. I like that. The red's pretty decent. Oh, this is cool with the red and white and the cross and everything. This could be pretty decent. That's nice. I think that she could be fun, and I'm looking forward to trying her against. Wow, Justice. Wait, is she allowed to say Justice reigns from above? That just doesn't seem right. I do love the lines. Adult supervision takes over. Those are pretty good. So that's Ana. Hopefully, this will help you when she comes out next week. Decide whether or not you want to play her. I have played 6 matches today, going through quick match to attempt to get to the point where I could purchase her. And I will say honestly, I haven't seen Volkov Industries. I don't know that it's on PTR. I might hang out here and record a couple more videos in an attempt to do that. But I don't know. So that's where we're going to stop today. I want to thank everybody who joined me. I did ramble on there a bit at the end, and I apologize for that. I hope you stuck with me. And if you have any thoughts on Ana, I'd love to hear them. She's going to fit an interesting place in the Nexus. I think it's going to be interesting to see how she functions. The interesting thing, I think, where I keep using the word interesting, and I'm sorry for that. As a writer, you'd think I'd have more, words I could use, but nope, not right now. One of the things I find fascinating about all of the Overwatch heroes play so differently from everything else that they all have a massive effect on how the game is played. Genji has caused an entire series of tactics to be built around him. Diva has done the same. Tracer caused all sorts of problems when she first appeared. So it's going to be... I can't wait to see what sort of impact Ana has. There's been a lot of stuff on the HGC about 2 healers. 2 tanks, 2 healers, and an assassin has been something I've seen a lot lately. And I think in that meta, she's going to fit in really nicely and be a very real problem for people. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for me. Beyond the comments, if you have anything else you want to say down there, please do so. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share. If you get a chance in the doobly-doo, there's a link to the Extra Life Marathon. It's a charity marathon to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It helps sick kids. I'm taking part in it again this November. I would love your support. If you follow the link, if you don't want to support me, if you want to support somebody else, because everybody raises money for hospitals near them, so there's probably someone in your area that's doing it. And if not, join the thing yourself. Take part. It's a great experience. And again, it helps sick kids, so can't be that bad. Beyond that, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.